welcome back.
What up?
This is episode 29 of
Shout out.
Sufficient Sports Talk. We are one episode away from 30. And look, man, we never thought we'd even do this podcast. So now we're pushing 30.
That is crazy, actually.
So
30
yeah,
episodes
dude,
in.
we'll get to 50 and we'll get to 100.
Yeah.
It gets crazy.
Wow.
Thank you guys for watching. I was going through all of our episodes today pretty much to put together the Anthem of the Week playlist that will be available. It'll be in the description.
Spotify and Apple
Yes,
Music.
we got both. Just for the losers on Apple Music.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I've actually used that. I told my worship pastor, I'm like, if you use Apple Music, you're a loser. And I was like, I didn't sit right in the heart, you know?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, pastor.
That's funny.
But yeah, thank you
Sorry.
guys for
I forgive you.
watching. As I was saying, like I went through the episodes, and it's just cool to see like where we were at in like life, where we're at in this whole like getting used to this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just think like we
lot
got
of
a good,
changes,
yeah,
In
for sure.
30, really, it's what, 33 weeks?
Yeah, because we have 3 bonus episodes.
Yeah, we have 3 bonus and we skipped 1 week, so
Yeah, so 34
34,
34
maybe even
weeks.
35.
probably. Yes, because we took 10 days in between Christmas.
Yeah, and then we
And
skipped
New Year.
Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Okay.
So look at us, man. We know our freaking schedule.
35 weeks of this. It's been
So
fun.
thank you guys for being with us this entire time.
Yeah.
We hope you have been enjoying some good basketball. I know there's been plenty, like
lot of good
plenty of
games,
good
yeah.
basketball, which we will talk. We won't recap any games, but we'll move into the second chance tournament since
Yep.
our bracket the first
Was
time.
horrible.
Yeah, it was god awful. Luckily, not a lot of you watched the video, so
Yeah, that paid.
our conscience is kind of clear.
somewhat.
But yeah, we got a couple different things. We'll talk March Madness, and we have some quarterback moves today.
Yeah, a little bit of football dipping back in the pot. so,
Finally.
yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
So without further ado, we're going to get into the Anthem of the Week, so that way we can get into the sports talk. So
Nice.
Christopher Bosch, as you're also
My
known.
name. Yeah.
Yes. What is your anthem this week?
My anthem. Excuse me. I went back and forth. Didn't really have a good one, and then we were driving. We always get dinner before we do this, and we were going to pick it up, and we listened to the radio. And on the radio, this played, and I was like, "That's the song." And it's "Bleeding Love" by Leona Lewis, and it's like everyone knows this song, even if you think you don't. And I hadn't heard it in probably 10 years.
Yep.
And I was like, "This song is good."
Yeah.
And yeah, it just kind of matched the same vibe that Sam was going with his. So I was like, I'll pick that. And I have no regrets. That song is awesome. Yeah, it checks all the boxes.
I mean, it's a good song. It's like one of the more iconic songs from like the mid to late 2000s, like prime of us growing up being children.
It's definitely like you listen to it and you think you're like, that's the radio.
Yeah.
Like you think you're listening to like the radio in the car.
You feel like some nostalgia.
And we heard it in the radio in the car.
Exactly,
So it
bro.
made
It's
even
still
more
on the
sense.
radio.
Yeah.
Shout out Leona Lewis, honestly.
Dude, you
Like
only gotta have
15
one
plus
hit.
years strong.
Yeah, only gotta have
whoa,
one hit.
Whoa. I don't know any other Leona Lewis songs.
I don't
dude.
either. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Good
I
song,
get
though.
what you meant.
Check it out.
Yeah, so that's my song. Sam, what's your anthem?
My anthem of this week is "Cruisin'" by D'Angelo. And this is, like he said, similar vibes. His is more like pop R&B, but this is like, mine is like more classic R&B, I guess you could say. And like
Fair.
R&B as a genre is a little foreign to me.
Uh-huh.
Because like,
It's one of my least listened to as
yeah,
well.
I just
agree
like,
with that.
if I'm
Not saying
listening.
it's bad.
Yeah, no. There's some sick
Yeah.
R&B songs.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Like
yeah.
anything Jason Derulo.
Yeah.
Awesome. But like if I'm listening to this style of music, I'll probably go more rap, just because like if I'm listening to rap, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This one's very laid back and chill. It's in the name. It's Cruising, so you can imagine what it's about. And I found this song a couple years ago, and as I found it, I was cruising through my town, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Wow, dude, this is hitting."
That's what's up.
And it came on my shuffle this morning, and I was like, "Wow, I forgot about this song."
Yeah.
So shout out to D'Angelo. He has a couple
Yeah.
really good songs. If you're ever
okay.
looking,
Yeah, yeah. I almost confused him with Shaggy for a second.
Same vibe.
Yeah, honestly,
Honestly,
pretty close.
Yeah, except for Shaggy's more like,
Yeah. Shaggy's like, if you don't know a good karaoke song, just pick any
Always
Shaggy
go
song,
Shaggy,
and
bro.
it's like, you'll be
Darling
fine.
Angel. Good
Yeah.
Lord, that's a good song. So yeah, Cruising by D'Angelo and
What?
what's your song, man?
Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis.
Shout out, check him out. Okay, before we get into making our second chance bracket, there was 4 quarterback moves today, all
Brush on
backups.
this real quick.
But these are notable names, minus one. You know, if you know football, you know them. But I'll read them off, and we'll kind of talk about whatever we want to. Zach Wilson has signed with the Saints today. 1-year deal. Joe Flacco back to the Bengals. This guy, you know, we'll save it. Trevor Siemian to the Falcons is the guy I was referring to. If you know him, you know him. If you don't, hey, he's on the
Hey,
Falcons.
I'll still clap it
Yeah,
up.
clap it up. And then finally, Andy Dalton to the Eagles.
Hey.
Shout out, guys.
A
You
lot
guys
of
just
those
another quarterback.
straight backup guys
Yes.
just moving around today on
And-
the 24th.
I'm gonna, as I switch my hat backwards, because I can't stand a frontwards cap for whatever reason.
It's getting serious.
I want to start with Andy Dalton because I feel like this is the one that directly affects us the most as Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
He's been on our team.
Yeah?
That was honestly a wild year. Because Dak got hurt, and then it was Andy Dalton, and then it was what's his name, bro? Our backup for a while was really good.
Oh, the other redhead?
Yes, yeah, he was.
Um,
He's on the Ravens right now,
Dude, that's going to drive me crazy.
and he
actually.
came in and won games. Like he was good. But Andy Dalton to the Eagles, look, he's been good. Like in spot starts, like in Carolina. Whenever they benched Bryce Young, that first game that Andy Dalton started, that dude was lights out. For whatever reason, he just came alive.
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
Hey,
I was
my
gonna
bad,
say I was gonna
Cooper.
say Cutler Rush.
Dude, it was like in there somewhere.
and he
but-
is redheaded too.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, shout out Cooper Rush. Complete side note.
I love him.
Came in there, and I wanted him to play instead of Dak that season.
Yeah,
So
honestly, yes, he was very.
he
good.
went 8-1, I think.
Yes, he did.
So
That was the same year that Deron Bland had all his pick
yeah,
sixes.
yeah.
What a magical year for the Cowboys, man.
This is the last time of like hope. Yeah, it's just been like
Yeah, it's just
whatever,
like, you
dude.
know,
we
just-
red everybody, and we still lose.
Yeah, we just got to get through it and hopefully make the right moves. But, you know, me personally, I'd hate to see a red rifle
Chill.
on the other end when I'm on defense. And yeah, I was gonna say Red Rocket. That would have been weird.
Red Rifle's interesting too.
That's his nickname.
oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a cool nickname.
Yeah,
then.
Red Rifle.
Yeah,
But you know, he's on the Eagles now. And,
yeah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, anytime you see like a quarterback, like if your starter goes out or has to come out for even a drive or whatever, and you see like a seasoned veteran backup quarterback come in, it's a lot worse than
Like a Zach Wilson?
Yeah, a lesser name guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what's either going to happen. They're either going to like throw 2 terrible passes, and it's going to be like, okay, that really worked out, or they're going to ball out the rest of the game or drive or 2 plays, whatever. It's like, oh, you come in for 1 play, you get 1 snap in 4 games, and it's a 48-yard pass or whatever.
Yep.
So normally, it's a good pickup for the Eagles, honestly.
I think I kind of like this. I think Andy Dalton's starting to move into Ryan Fitzpatrick territory.
Yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
like this guy, if he's on your team and he needs to come in, he probably will
He
ball
can
out
do
for
it,
you.
yeah.
It's
No,
not
I
a guy
agree.
you want to see, you know, if the starter goes out, here comes Andy
Yeah.
Dalton, you're like, oh my gosh, dude, of course.
But
he did.
yeah, exactly. But he's not to the level where you're like, we want him playing.
Yeah, you don't want him as your full-time starter.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's still serviceable, completely serviceable.
Definitely, yeah.
So moving to a guy who's, I would say, more than serviceable these days and still kicking it is Joe Flacco.
Dude, that's like the comeback story of the century.
Yeah, dude. Like he was retired, he had came back and he had that one really good season with the Browns.
Yeah,
and then
signed
ever since
for like
then,
4 games or something
yes,
just to try and do decent.
balled out in the playoffs.
Yeah,
and then
made
ever
the
since then
playoffs.
has kept a job in the NFL.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I love it. And like what his deal, I think, was 1 year, $6 million,
They
up
could
to
be
9.
up to 9.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, he's out there. He's just got to ride the bench. And
Occasionally come into play.
here's my thing: is if you go there and you're Joe Flacco's age, obviously he can ball still. But if you're his age, I would be terrified if I had to get behind the Bengals line right now.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
So hopefully he doesn't even have to play and he can just get paid. But you know, hey,
Joe Flacco's 41. I was just
Okay, that's
checking
what
for
I
reference.
thought. I couldn't remember.
I was thinking he was 43, but
I knew he was in his 40s for sure.
look, if Joe Flacco's coming into play, that is already not a good thing. Does that means that Joe Burrow is out,
Exactly.
and that's probably due to the Bengals' offensive line?
Yeah.
But look, he did look good with the Bengals last season. Like he did until Joe Burrow came back. Like he came
Yeah.
in that first week, got traded, and balled out.
Yeah.
So
No,
like I
I
don't think it
agree.
has anything to do like with his age or like the Bengals offensive line. I think the guy is just like he's a good quarterback.
He's an experienced quarterback that knows how to win, knows what he needs, and it's not like the talent's still there.
Yeah,
Essentially. I
Yeah.
mean, look, he doesn't have wheels like the other guys, but like he didn't need them.
no, he's gonna make the right decision.
I mean, nothing against old Phillip Rivers, but like he looked a lot better than Phillip Rivers.
yes, 100%.
And Phillip Rivers we thought was going to be another version of Joe Flacco coming in.
Yep.
And then it was kind of like, whoa, Phillip, what are you doing?
Wait, what are we doing here? Wait, what?
Some like he had that one great game. The one game where it was like over 300 passing yards. He had 2 or 3 touchdowns or something.
Yeah.
And then there was other ones where he's like, he's super slow and he launches it and he goes like 35 yards. You're like, dude, Phillip, chill, man. No, hey, nothing. I literally love Phillip
Philip
Rivers.
Rivers is so cool.
Don't get me wrong, but Joe Flacco, when you compare the two, like coming out of retirement, doing everything, Joe Flacco all day.
Yeah.
Who?
Shout out
Okay, quick. Who are you taking, like prime Joe Flacco or prime Phillip Rivers?
Oh, dude,
That's
this
tough.
is this
That's
is
really
like
tough.
that. Honestly, is like a good question,
Yeah.
and I feel like they're so 1-to-1. You know?
Yeah. That would be an extremely hard grab. You would have to go off your personnel on your team.
Because like the way that's exactly what you just said. The way I'm about to do it is, you take Joe Flacco. He won a Super Bowl with the Ravens. Philip Rivers never did, but he was always like a top 10 quarterback
Dude,
in
I
the
give him
NFL.
top 3 most of the years.
So I just wonder if you
probably.
take Philip Rivers and put him in Joe Flacco's spot, does he win a Super Bowl? Probably.
Probably.
'Cause the Ravens defense was insane that year, 2012 when they won it.
I'm probably taking Phillip Rivers. But dude, it's like I don't know. There's not a good comparison.
I just like I've always been a big Joe Flacco guy. Like
Yeah.
the 2012 Super Bowl was the first year. Oh, okay. 2011 Super Bowl, Packers Steelers was the first year that I paid attention because we took a tour of Cowboy Stadium like weeks before the Super Bowl, and they had like I remember a giant Troy Polamalu like banner hanging on AT&T Stadium. So like that was the first, but like the first one I sat there and watched, and I made a bet with my dad. I was like, hey, if the Ravens win, I get to sleep on the couch tonight. And he's like, okay, and they did. And so for that reason, I feel like
let's go.
I just love Joe Flacco, bro. I just love that
that's
guy.
fair.
So I'm going to go Joe Flacco. So tie ball game.
I would literally take any of them prime. So either
Yeah.
of them prime.
I think it's like, switch them in and out. Doesn't really matter. Same result.
Yeah, same result.
And then finally, just really quickly, Zach Wilson to the Saints. Didn't even know he was on the Dolphins last year. Actually, yes, I did.
He played just enough to where it was like, brother, what are you doing?
Plus, he played just enough for them to go, yeah, we'd rather go with Quinn
Yeah,
Ewers.
exactly. Test our luck with it. So, I mean, the only positive I see to this, I mean, hey, honestly, something like the New Orleans Saints kind of fits Zach Wilson.
Yep.
But the positive is the Dolphins may actually be fully trying to rebuild and do something.
Yeah.
So, sure, I'm fine
Well,
with it.
they did sign Malik Willis to like
Yeah.
$70 million.
And get rid of everyone else.
It's still Quinn
I-
Ewers.
Bro, but I don't even think he's for sure starting.
No, Malik Willis is going to. They wouldn't
Yeah.
pay Malik Willis and not start.
Sorry, I should have said it doesn't matter.
Some coyotes
Yeah,
back
coyotes.
there. Yeah, it's crazy. The country.
Yeah. Whatever,
So,
dude.
yeah.
I'm not getting too much into Dolphins talk. My head already hurts for that.
Dolphins
for
talk.
what we were
Yeah,
getting
he's on
into.
Dolphins talk. But like to look, the Saints, they have Tyler Shuck as their guy.
Yeah.
I think Spencer Rattler's still around, but I did see they were trying to like shop him around.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
So look, you get a guy like Zach Wilson, who
and
like,
hey, you just got ETN, so
Yeah, yes.
maybe you're
let's get
trying
them
to
Florida
do
boys
something.
in.
Yeah,
You
maybe
know,
you're
bring
trying to
them
do
New
something.
Orleans. Shout out. When's Mardi Gras? This Sunday?
I think it
Already
passed.
happened?
Yeah.
My fault, Nolans.
Normally it's like
Wasn't even
spring
there.
break,
Yes,
so
which was last week.
or 2 weeks ago,
Mine was 2 weeks ago. But I
Okay.
know like a lot of people, dude.
or
it was
3 weeks ago. Then whatever.
3 weeks ago. You really think first
A
week
and
of March?
M's was the week before yours.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
super. I thought mine was early, but
I'm
that's
pretty
early.
sure. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
anyways, spring break talk. If y'all knew what was going on in Houston, oh my gosh. But yeah, that's the quarterback. That's the NFL section. If you're a football fan, click away now.
Yeah.
Because we're moving to college basketball. We have a second chance bracket to fill out, guys.
We really need this second chance.
We need to establish some credibility here.
Yeah.
We have watched a lot of games.
Yeah. I've learned a lot by the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, we have.
'Cause, yeah, there was teams that I watched and then before the tournament started, and then after watching some, I got a lot from it. So.
Yeah. And we've watched like Gonzaga's first round game together.
Yeah.
We watched A&M's first round game, a little bit of
Yeah.
that.
I watched all of that one.
Yeah.
I missed them losing to Houston.
Yeah, well, you didn't miss anything.
Well, yeah.
You missed
nothing.
a wallop in the
We
second half.
watched Illinois' first game.
Yes.
We watched a bunch, honestly.
Yeah, we
Like
got
I think
together
we
and
watched a bunch of games.
Tried to get some eyes on some basketball, So we got the bracket pulled up here. I'll put a screenshot of our picks instead of doing the Zoom because I feel like the Zoom, it's just like asking for less views.
It doesn't look good.
Unless,
yeah.
for whatever reason.
And we have to sit like this the
yeah,
whole time.
Yeah, well, that was at your place only. Just kidding. What was I saying? Unless it's the college football playoff bracket
Yeah.
that did really well on Zoom. Every other Zoom video we've done has not really performed, and I don't know what's the reason. But it doesn't really matter,
Uh-huh.
We're going to make some picks. How about that? So we're going to start in the Eastern region with a big matchup, one that we were talking about that we don't even know how to pick.
Yeah.
And it's Duke versus St. John's, the 1v5.
Mm.
We would look at the preview, but they haven't updated it, and that really led us astray last
Yeah,
time.
we studied that a little too much. So
We're taking it as gospel.
yeah.
So, what do you think about this matchup?
Look, initial thought, I just want to pick Duke.
Yeah.
Because they're the 1 seed going in. Like, yes, they kind of pitter patter versus Siena.
Yep. See,
Siena, yeah.
First round.
They barely beat them. Then they went and blew out TCU. It's like this just looks like a Duke team that goes far.
yeah.
Farther than the Sweet 16, I should say.
I kind of agree with that. Honestly.
With that, though, St. John's has won 2 pretty impressive games. Can you see who they played real quick?
They beat Kansas last
Yeah,
round.
they beat Kansas. I know that.
Let's
and then the first
see.
game,
Let's go.
I can't even remember.
They're a 5 seed, so it was a 12.
Yeah.
I want to say it was Troy. No, Troy was a 13.
We definitely picked them to lose. Or no, maybe we picked them to win.
They beat Northern Iowa. Oh, we definitely picked
Okay,
St. John's. to
okay,
win.
yeah. And then they drop off Kansas after Kansas beat California Baptist. So, St. John's is a good team. Don't get us wrong by this, okay? But I don't know. It's just hard to not want to pick Duke.
I think
If we're gonna take like anyone, it seems like number 1 seed. It feels like we have to take Duke.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. Like, how do you pick against Duke, especially like in the Sweet 16?
Yeah, it just look. It's probably this is gonna be my take exactly. This is exactly how it was against Siena. It's probably gonna be a close game throughout the whole one, and then Duke's gonna end up pulling through by like 6 or 8 points.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, they were in control. They knew what they were doing. So,
Duke Blue Devils up.
yeah.
Anyways, moving on to the next game,
This
we
one's
have
already tough.
Michigan State versus UConn, 3v2. Can't get any tighter than this.
Yeah, I know.
Michigan State, Tom Izzo and company. I have the other bracket. They have moved through North Dakota State. They won 92-67. And then they beat Louisville 77-69. Nice. So, some impressive wins. I mean, obviously the first round is a 14 seed, but, a win is a win
Yeah.
in single elimination. You always take that. And then Louisville, who looked okay. Well, I thought the South Florida game was a lot. I thought it wasn't even close. It ended up being a 4-point game. But Louisville looked good, and Michigan State handled them. For UConn, they beat Furman in round 1 by 11, which is like a little bit closer than you want. But then they blew out UCLA.
Yeah, see, and we thought UCLA was going to be a little better, and they kind of beat UCF by 4 points. So it was like, that's going to be a good game going into the next one, UConn, UCLA, which we had this matchup.
Yep.
And I think we picked UConn
I think
afterwards. I'm still kind of tempted to go with old Connecticut.
I am too, man. Like, this is Danny Hurley and company. I was reading earlier. They have a player who's looking for his 3rd national championship with UConn. He's been on all 3 because they went back-to-back a couple years ago. And so I'm like, that has nothing to do with how they're going to play, but I'm just like, they have experience.
Yeah.
The coach knows what's up. And so does Tom Izzo, but I just feel like, UConn, it's just hard to pick against them, man.
If you look side by side who they beat, UConn's is better.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I
mean, look,
agree.
Furman, North Dakota State, both of those should have won.
Yep.
Both teams. But then you go to UCLA, Louisville, who I think is the better team out of those two. Even though Louisville's ranked higher, I still think that UConn was the better win. So
Yeah.
you want to go UConn?
Let's go UConn, man.
All right, we're going UConn.
Big
the old
ups
Huskies.
to the Huskies, baby. Moving down to the South, the dirty South. Shout out Brockhampton. 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
You know Brockhampton?
That sounds extremely familiar.
It's like a group of, it's a rap group.
Okay, maybe.
I remember like freshman year I knew one song by them,
Maybe.
and it was called Dirty South or something like that. Anyway,
It sounds super familiar.
we have, starting off in the South region, we have Iowa versus Nebraska. This is the battle of the Northwest.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Midwest in the South. Make this make sense to me, NCAA.
It's because you were talking about how the the regions are actually good.
Yeah. Now we have a pure Midwest and the
Yeah.
South Sweet 16. So Nebraska, we were talking about last time, we picked against them in round 1.
Yeah, we didn't have any faith in them, and I think we've watched both of their games,
Yep.
and both of their games were really good. Like,
Especially
they're
their last
playing,
game.
like they're playing ball. Beating Vanderbilt by 2 points. It came down to a game winner.
Dude, that was awesome.
That was, in my opinion, probably the best game so far. There's one other one I'm thinking of, but that was like a really good game, and Vanderbilt looked really good.
Yeah.
Like, that was a team that we had. I don't know how far we had them going, but they looked like they were going to do good. But here's the big but on the flip side is that Iowa dropped off number 1 Florida by a
Yes.
point.
Yeah. And
This is the toughest one.
dude, that
probably.
game winner, was that Sunday?
Yeah.
Or Saturday?
One of the weekends.
Did it tell me? No, it didn't tell me.
I don't
It
know.
didn't really matter. I'm pretty sure it was Sunday. I had gotten home and I saw, I'm like, oh, it's a close game. I'll turn it on. There's 2 minutes left. I watched the final 2 minutes of that game.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I just can't believe, I'm not going to know his name, but the guy who hit the game winner for Iowa, I can't believe how open he was on a fast break.
Yeah.
He was all alone in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Took a step back, cashed it for the game. And there's like 2 seconds left.
I don't know. It just, like, it's surprising that
And I
Florida's gonna
wanted
lose
Florida
like
to
that.
win,
I
you
did
know?
too, yeah.
So I was like, dang, bro. Like, but you can't be mad at a situation like that. Like, you just got an awesome moment.
Yeah. I mean, dude, same with Nebraska. That went down to the final 2 minutes. I think, is this the game that ended up going to overtime?
No, it didn't go to overtime.
Okay. Then I know exactly what I'm thinking of. Then, yeah, it was like back and forth the whole time. And then Nebraska pretty much had an easy, like, straight down the court layup for the win. And it was like, I think they had 2 seconds left to.
I'm pretty sure it was the coach's son, too, who hit the layup.
Yes, it was.
Sam
it was.
Hoiberg?
Yeah.
Hey, Fred Hoiberg, he's a good coach.
He
He
is
was
a
the
good
coach of the
coach.
Bulls for a while.
Um,
I'm going to tell you right now, I want to go Iowa.
Dude, no. I was literally going to say I want to go Nebraska. Man, I don't know.
I mean, look, I can
compromise.
I just, like, but I can't see, like, Nebraska's hot.
They're hot, and,
And,
like,
like, dude, they've been getting a lot of good
when you-
coverage from the media.
when you win your first tournament game and then you continue to win, who's to say that's not going to, like, drop off in your first, like, not even first big game, but the next big game you have?
Yeah.
Iowa, it could or more or less just be like you got luck. You got a good break against Florida.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
But, I'm willing to flip a coin if you want to flip a coin.
Okay, let's flip a coin.
I'm willing to flip a coin.
Yes, I like this. This is good content, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
This is what you guys are here for the flip a coin.
All right, I'm going to show it to the camera up there.
Heads is Iowa, tails is Nebraska.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I got it pulled up right here. Heads is Iowa, tails Nebraska. All right. That is
Okay, so it's Nebraska.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay. I'm
was
cool
kinda-
either way.
all right, that's fine.
I'm cool either way.
All right.
Great
Dude,
content.
I'd almost, I'd almost convinced myself I wanted Iowa. At
See,
that
look,
point,
we
so-
talk each other into each other's
Yeah.
points, and you're like, oh gosh, that's okay though. Nebraska, big ups. Moving on, we have
I already know
even
who I
tougher.
want. I already know who I want.
Are we
but
stick-
we,
look,
we got to break it down.
Are we sticking to our guns with this bracket? With like kind of what we've done
I don't
before?
care about the rest of the picks, but this one feels like the one we have to stick with.
Okay.
Okay, man. I feel like you're, foreshadowing. What do you
Okay, but let's break it down.
Okay, so we have 3-seeded Illinois versus Illinois versus 2-seeded
Illinois.
Houston. I hate people that say Illinois. I don't actually hate them, but it's whatever. Yeah, Illinois, Houston, 3v2.
Both of these teams have blown through the competition.
Yep.
I mean, Illinois beat Penn 105-70, and then they beat VCU 76-55.
And VCU was hot.
And VCU beat North Carolina. We watched that game.
Was
that
was
was the
that
one that
your-
went to overtime.
Is that your?
That was my comparable best game so far.
So that's your other one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, as of now, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So VCU was good, but Illinois' offense is just amazing when they're the most efficient offense when they get going. On the flip side, it's hard because yes, Houston beat Idaho like nothing. And then I actually had started to convince myself after the A&M St. Mary's game that A&M was a much better team than I thought they were. But Houston just came in and was in control the whole game.
Yep.
So
It was close in the first half for a little bit.
it was, but dude, it's like that Houston team, the whole thing, and we talked about this briefly. It's going to come down to what can Illinois' defense do. Because Houston is a well-rounded team. They have a really good defense, and their offense complements that.
Yep.
Illinois has one of the best offenses, but if they're getting scored on, you got to be able to combat that and keep scoring. And then if you don't, that's just a recipe for kind of losing.
Yeah.
So, I'm almost convincing myself otherwise.
Dude,
But
America is 60-40 Houston.
oh man,
I will say, we did pick Illinois. That's our
we did
runner-up.
Illinois going to the Natty.
Yeah.
So-
we have them losing the championship game. But, dude, this is Houston. And we were talking about it earlier a little bit. They have experience in their bigs.
I know.
They have I'm forgetting his first name. Let's see. Okay, Kingston Flemings. He's a freshman. He is a stud. 16
Yeah.
points a game,
Yeah.
4 rebounds, 5 assists, 47 from the
He's
field.
the point, isn't he? Right
Yeah, he's the point
okay,
guard.
yeah. Flemings, yeah.
And so, dude, I just don't know, man. I
You
really
know,
have no idea.
If you're looking, in my opinion, if you're looking side by side, don't even look at previous history or whatever, what team is better, it's probably Houston. Okay?
Yes, 100%.
It probably is. But when we're going to the Sweet 16, which team wants it more, which team is going to win, it's probably Houston.
I think so too, man. They were right there last year. They were right there, bro.
And
I
that's
don't think
our
they're gonna
other
let that
point,
slip
yeah,
away.
is if you lose the Natty the previous year, you're getting closer than the Sweet 16, I think.
Yeah.
We just saw Florida lose, but
well, they won.
yeah, exactly though. That makes even the point of Houston better,
They need it.
dude.
Look,
but-
and Houston's in this era, they have not been. I don't. Oh no, they won the chat.
they've been good,
but they haven't won a natty.
Yeah, I agree. Look, here's my thing. I'm fine taking Houston,
Okay.
but if Illinois wins this, we're gonna be so.
We're
mad.
gonna look like some chumps.
We're gonna be so mad.
Okay.
All right, we're going Houston.
We're going
then.
Houston up. So
Oh man, that bothers me, but we got to do it.
That's right. I'm switching sides.
okay, up to the Western region. This is a big one. We have Arizona, 1-seeded Arizona taking on 4-seeded Arkansas, SEC champions versus Big 12 champions.
Didn't we have this exactly right?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We did.
I think did we have the whole West right?
No, we didn't have
We
Texas.
didn't have.
We had Texas.
Oh, that's right.
I think we had Texas losing in round 1, actually.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're
Oh,
right.
really quickly.
I think we had Villanova beating Utah State as well.
Yeah, we did. We made a bracket last week, and it did not save.
We're just
so,
going off memory.
Yeah, memory, and then if we need to fact check, I'll have to go back and watch the entire YouTube
Yeah.
video. So yeah, unfortunately, we don't have an official bracket. This one is official because I've signed into my account.
Nice.
So we'll be able to look back at this, but we're kind of just referencing our memory. So if we're wrong, 8 of you watched it. So
Yeah.
check us if you want to, but we're gonna gaslight you into us being right. So, anyways, Arizona, Arkansas. I think obviously we picked Arizona to be the champion, so I'm gonna go Arizona. But like, it feels so wrong to just speed by this.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, like
Yeah.
we already have our pick.
No,
right?
I agree. See, here's the thing. Arizona steamrolled Long Island. They beat Utah State by 12. Utah State dropped off Villanova. But then you look at the other side. Arkansas beat Hawaii, good. And then I'm not going to say barely. They won by, six points
Yep.
to High Point. And High Point did beat Wisconsin. I don't know. I feel like I'm still going Zona.
I'm still going to Arizona, but I will say High Point was hot. And
They
look,
were.
It's tough to take down a Cinderella, especially
Yeah.
like whenever it's a school like High Point. They just kind of they build that momentum, and it's like a train coming at you like full force. So I will give credit where credit's due. They did silence that run and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, look, we're better. We're gonna come out on top of this. We're gonna advance." But at the end of the day, dude, this is Arizona we're talking about.
Yeah, it's you put those two teams up against each other in the Sweet 16. Arizona's walking out 9 times out of 10.
Probably.
So I'm gonna go with off that basis.
Big ups to the Wildcats.
Oh yeah.
Okay, next matchup, 11-seeded Tejas versus 2-seeded Purdue. And I cannot believe that the Texas Longhorns are from the first 4 to the Sweet 16.
It's crazy.
This is the
dude.
Cinderella run, ladies and gentlemen.
Honestly,
the
yeah.
Texas Longhorns are the Wait, really quickly. This is crazy. That the Cinderella run of 2026 is the Texas Longhorns.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing a lot of people, a lot of discourse. Sorry. Oh, God, man, I really screwed that up.
okay.
That was prime example for some, professional speak. I've been seeing a lot of discourse online about the death of Cinderella runs and how NIL is pretty much making it to where, these mid-majors, like High Point, they won a game, their 3 best players will be on a different team next year.
Yeah, that's very
And
true.
so probably we could save this for another episode, but I just kind of wanted to point this out that we do and this is not even really a Cinderella because it's an 11 seed, but the Cinderella is a powerhouse
it's
in
Texas. Who won it in the last 20 years?
Yeah.
So
It's just what a wild time we live in. So that being said, we got to pick who's going to win here, Texas or Purdue. I'm trying.
as much as it pains me to say it, I'm leaning towards Texas.
I honestly am too, man. I don't like
care
anything about Purdue,
Texas
bro.
for nothing, but you compare the last 2 games that each team won, Texas is way more impressive than Purdue's. I get on that train by Texas beating BYU. And
With
then,
AJ Dye stuff.
Yeah, and
Top player in
exactly.
the country.
And then Purdue only had to beat Queens. And then you go to Purdue-Miami. They beat them by 10 points. Miami had only beaten Mizzou, who was not very good this year. They were like the mid-tier SEC team.
Yep, middle of the back. like
One
Georgia.
of them.
Georgia made the tournament, and so did Missouri.
And then Texas drops off Gonzaga after that.
Yep.
And it's like, wow. what's
Texas has
really
2
going-
impressive wins.
I know. So, honestly, I guess just give me Texas.
Wow, dude, look at this Aggie over here. Dude,
You just agreed that you're taking Texas as well.
yeah, but I'm like,
Bro,
what do you call that? I'm a quarter Aggie, man.
Okay, but I'm a
realist.
realist. That's what I was gonna say. Realism, but
Yeah.
I'm a realist.
I'm a realism.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't it, so I didn't say it. I'm a realist. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a realism.
And give me Texas, whatever. All right, let's go to the Midwest.
Dude, you know what? We're having fun, man. This is what we've been missing lately. We're having fun. Okay,
Ugh.
this is a big one for me.
Yeah.
We've got in the Midwest, 1-seeded Michigan versus 4-seeded Alabama Crimson Tide.
We were really close. We had Michigan versus Tech.
Yep.
So we did not have Alabama
Look, if I
absolutely
had-
beating the brakes off Tech.
Oh my gosh.
We had Tech winning that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, look, if I had just a little bit more faith in my guys, we would have been here. But understandably so, the Aiden Holloway situation,
Yeah.
and just the way Alabama, and we were talking about this earlier.
And it happened that day and everything.
Oh
or-
yeah.
I think
It was
that
right
day,
before. I think it was
so-
Monday and the tournament Monday or Tuesday, and the tournament started on Thursday.
Yeah.
So it was bang, bang, bang. But the way Alabama plays offense is so volatile that it's either gonna help you or it's gonna majorly burn you. And look, in a tournament single elimination setting, I just don't know, man. Like, I want to believe in Alabama, and I do think we're a very good team, but you have one bad game, and that's it. You know.
See,
and look, this
yeah.
is one seeded Michigan.
In my mind, we're looking at the exact same game scenario as we are at Illinois-Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got Michigan, the overall well-rounded team that's good at everything, and Alabama, who's really explosive on offense. But if that's not going to kick, it's going to just be a Michigan game all day.
Probably.
So I don't know where you're at on it, what you're thinking. Are you going to once again not ride for your team?
See, look, I was like, yeah, I want to go Michigan, but like,
hey, I picked exactly what A&M did. Okay?
Yeah, you did.
I knew I figured they could win, and then I said they would lose.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I will let you make this call. I think Michigan's going to win it, but you can prove me otherwise with Alabama.
It's just like that Tech game. Like, I was sitting there watching it, and in the first half we were up.
That was a weak Tech team.
Yeah, they were missing JT Toppin.
Yeah.
Which, I'm glad you said that because I was kind of talking about. But look, it was like.
Don't get me wrong.
It was 40 at one point, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
it was
you can't just blame it on one guy.
Yeah,
but,
no. You know what? Let's go Michigan. In all fairness, we'll go Michigan.
If Alabama wins, though, I won't give you any crap for that because that is kind of that's a tougher scenario than even like the Illinois-Houston one.
Yeah. 1v4 and just like the styles.
Alabama's hot, but Michigan's like
sound.
Yeah.
Steady.
Lost 2 games all year, so
Yeah. I mean, they are one of the top. They're like the second. It's like Duke, and however you feel about Arizona. I've seen a lot of people say like Duke, Michigan, Arizona, but like we're Arizona, Duke, Michigan. That's how we ride around here. So yeah, big ups to Michigan. Final game of the Sweet 16, we have 6-seeded Tennessee versus 2-seeded Iowa State, and I didn't even know Iowa State was in this tournament, dude.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
The only thing I'll say this really quickly, and I think it'll speak for itself. Tennessee beat Virginia, and we loved Virginia.
Yeah. Because I don't even remember who we had right here.
We had Virginia
and
Kentucky, I think.
Okay.
Because I think we picked Kentucky to beat Iowa State. Because we definitely didn't pick Santa Clara.
Look, if any team's surprising me this year, it's Iowa State.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for sure.
Iowa, the state as a whole, y'all are doing good.
Yeah, dude. I didn't even.
Everybody's
think
probably
about
happy.
Yes, dude. Unless they match up in the championship. Whoa, Iowa on Iowa.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, right? You guys in the Midwest.
They'd burn that state down, probably. I don't know.
All they have to look forward to.
Look, here's my thing. Tennessee beat Virginia. That's a big win for them.
Mm-hmm. And they beat Miami of Ohio.
Yeah,
Undefeated.
we did say that. I mean, they didn't have super impressive schedule, but they went undefeated. So don't get me wrong. But Tennessee, in my opinion, was one of those mid to upper tier SEC teams this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that end when you play a team like Iowa State? Because Iowa State just dropped off Kentucky, who was probably like right around or just below Tennessee.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
There's some comparisons.
And they dropped them off too. Like it wasn't close. 82-63. Iowa State.
19 points.
So that's my opinion. I don't know though. Tennessee's a good team. They have a good basketball program.
Yes.
They go deep into the tournament every year.
Yeah.
Or they try to.
Yeah. They compete.
Yeah, they compete. So, I don't know. I really don't know.
I want to take a look at the seeding we have here. So we have a 1-2, we have a 4-2, we have a 1-11, and we have a 1 or 6v2. So we're looking a little chalky. But honestly, it's just kind of like the circumstances,
Mm-hmm.
Like, are we picking Tennessee just to have a 6 seed in there, or do we actually think Tennessee can beat Iowa State?
See, I have no problem taking Tennessee right now, but just genuinely, do I think they're going to beat Iowa State?
I really think Iowa State.
I really think they will too.
Okay.
Like at this round, if this was deeper, like if we're talking Elite 8 or Final 4 or something, maybe I'm taking Tennessee.
Yeah.
But right now, give us Iowa State.
Big ups to the Cyclones. All right, we got the Elite 8 set now. We can move into that. Okay, back up to the East. We have 1v2 Duke and UConn.
See, this is where it's tough for anyone to make a bracket because at what point, and this is everyone's struggle, but at what point are you not just taking number ones?
See, that's why I was like,
You know,
my initial
like-
thoughts were like Duke next question. But it's like,
exactly.
UConn's UConn's a 2 seed.
Exactly.
You know?
And here's the thing, like you look overall at most of the Final Fours in the last 20 years, I would even go further back, and it's a lot of them are like 1-1-1-4, 1-1-2-1 or something. It's like that's just the way it is at the end of the day.
They're a 1 seed for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. But it's UConn.
It is UConn.
It's I mean, when UConn makes it this far, normally they're balling.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen within the last 5 years they have 2 national championships. I think another Final Four appearance in there somewhere. So like that the coaching staff, like we said earlier, one of the players has already won 2 rings with this team.
Yeah.
So the guys, the culture's all there. I mean, but at the same time, this is like Duke.
I don't think you can bet against Duke. dude.
Yeah, I don't think.
I really think we got to take Duke.
I think we gotta go Duke too, man.
Are you
Duke,
fine with that? I mean,
yeah, I'm
I
cool with
feel
that.
like just when it comes down to it, Duke's probably winning that game.
Yeah. Big ups to the Blue Devils again. Now in the South region we have Nebraska versus Houston. 4v2.
At what point does Nebraska's run end? Okay.
Dude, and it's so crazy because like now that we're in the Elite Eight, we've already made a case for this team to win a game.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm like,
We got to make a case for them to lose.
because I'm like, dude, you know what? Get Nebraska in the Final Four. Like, why
Exactly.
not? Like, why can't they go to the Final Four? At this
Exactly.
point?
Look,
But it also, like, we've already praised the crap out of Houston too.
yeah. Let's look at it this way. What's a more impressive win? Nebraska beating Iowa or Houston beating Illinois?
Houston beating Illinois.
Really? I think it might be Nebraska beating Iowa.
You think so?
The more impressive win. Even though Iowa's ranked lower, they've dropped off more bigger teams.
I guess you are right.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. They just beat Florida. That's like their big thing.
Yeah.
They knocked Clemson out. They beat Florida. Nebraska, but if Nebraska beats Iowa, they've then beat Vanderbilt and Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Houston's just kind of run through the first team, A&M, and now they'd be playing Nebraska. See, look, I can make 2 cases here. Because if Houston beats Nebraska, I have Houston probably going all the way.
Okay.
But if Nebraska wins, I probably have them losing to Duke. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm trying to think a step ahead.
I like exactly what you said. Okay, I want to go Houston here because I really do think Houston has the capability of beating Duke. I think Nebraska runs into Duke and it's like, game over.
Yeah.
It's a buzzsaw. But Houston matches up. I think Houston is one of those teams that matches up so well with a lot of different styles just because of the way they play ball.
Yeah.
Kelvin Sampson and the way he coaches the team, the culture, the grit, the identity and defense, but then also having, I think I was telling you, top 15 offense, top 15 defense.
Yeah.
That is hard
do
to
it
beat.
all. Yeah.
Especially in a tournament setting, dude.
Yeah.
So let's go Houston.
I think Houston's a better team than Nebraska. It just if Nebraska's hot, maybe, but I think Houston's a better team. And if we're looking at it from an analytical standpoint, like we are, you got to go Houston.
I think Houston's got the personality to steady the ship.
Yeah,
When things start going sideways, some of these lesser experienced teams they might falter. Not Houston.
You asked for it. Go Cougars!
Anyways, back up to the West, we have Arizona, Texas. I don't think we even have a conversation.
Yeah, give us Arizona.
Big ups to the Wildcats.
Yeah, this is where the run ends. If Texas ran into another team besides Arizona,
if it was Arkansas,
yeah, if it was something like that, you could convince me otherwise. But our bracket, how we have it, Arizona beats Texas.
okay. It's gonna end up being
It's gonna be 1-1-1-2.
super chalk, bro. Midwest. We have Michigan versus Iowa State. I really think if Michigan's here, like I don't think they're.
I don't think they're losing to Iowa State if they make it this far. It could be one of those games that it comes down to literally a game winner and Iowa State pulls through. But then if Iowa State wins that, they're probably losing to Arizona.
Yeah.
If they could barely beat Michigan, they're probably losing to Arizona. So, I mean, you want to go Michigan?
Let's go Michigan.
I think Michigan's just all around
Let's go with the big dogs from the
better
up
where
north.
it's going. So
Okay, Final Four. You guys ready? Because it's 1v2 versus 1v1.
That's how it happens, though.
We'll start with, I don't even know what this region is anymore. It's in Indianapolis. April 4th.
They're both in Indianapolis.
And they're both on April 4th.
And it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
So, starting with Duke in Houston.
Oh, man.
I want to go Houston here. I really do. I think this is where Duke, they run into
slip
a
up
more
too much.
experienced team. This is a very young Duke team, as Duke always is, because if you're going to Duke, you're going to spend a year there, and you'll probably be going to the NBA unless you're like one of those guys.
It's like a Duke alum.
Oh, what's that guy's? Tyus Jones. He was
Yeah.
at Duke for a while. I think he did 3 or 4 years. But yeah, I just think like
I'm fine taking the Houston pick here.
I think Houston's
it's
got
the
more
right move.
experience, man.
And it's like we go into, if Houston makes it this far, even though Duke is the better team on paper going in, I think Houston's making their way back to the Natty if they get that far.
I think they're just right there. They ain't gonna let it slip again, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Cougars!
Next matchup, Arizona, Michigan. This is a tough one. I mean, it honestly is. But we have picked Arizona to win it all. So I want to go Arizona.
I want to go Arizona too.
And it kind of sucks that we're here because we won't really dive into it because
But they're both great teams.
Michigan has a case for sure.
Yes.
We've already picked Arizona to win.
I think it wouldn't surprise me at all if Michigan wins. If I'm putting the two together, who do I want to win more? Arizona.
Yep.
Who do I think may be the better team? Michigan, but Arizona also has that like basketball program behind them. Like, let's go for it all.
Yeah, the culture,
Yeah.
the pedigree.
I just think where we're at, our bracket, SST's bracket, Arizona.
Big ups to the Wildcats. All right, well now we have Arizona, our champion, versus a team that we've talked up, not letting this opportunity slip away.
Dude.
So now do we stick
Now
to
we
our
decide,
guns, or do
yeah.
we switch to the dark side and go with the Houston Cougars?
Go Cougars!
Oh man. Let me start by saying I'm fine with either of these teams.
Oh yeah, I honestly would be very happy with this national championship
I would
matchup.
too.
I think this would
I
be a
would too.
great game. Real quick, is the college basketball national championship ever not a good game? I don't think I can name a single year where it was not.
No,
good.
it's always good.
I think it's always tight, like
dude,
filled with
it's-
drama.
It's awesome, the tournament style.
Oh, yeah.
One game out, you lose. It's not like NBA, NHL, where there's 7 games. It's not like, I mean, the NFL, we're talking football, but the NFL, it's a lot smaller tournament style.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, there's not.
There's only 14 teams that make the NFL playoff versus 68 teams that make the NCAA March Madness bracket. Man, dude, this is like honestly the toughest one yet. Because
Look, I've almost convinced myself of Houston being good, but do we stick with Arizona?
I want to stick with Arizona.
I kind of do too.
Just like in the off. Okay, look, who do I think is more likely to make it here? Arizona.
Yes, I agree with that.
And so for that reason, I want to just pick the guys that I think will be in the national championship. And I just think like Arizona's path, 4-seeded Arkansas, 11-seeded or 2-seeded Purdue. You look at Houston, they have to go through 3-seeded. Illinois, it's just a slightly tougher road.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go Arizona. Let's stick with the guys that we picked the first time, which it's technically not official, so can't hold us liable.
There is video proof, but
That's it.
yeah, that's it though.
That's all the evidence we'll find.
Um,
Yeah, you know what? We're caught red-handed, actually.
yeah,
But yeah, we're gonna go with the Wildcats once again.
dude, if this is the Natty, it's a close game.
100%.
I'm almost thinking like 72-74, but that's such a basic score.
Yeah, let's try and go. I want to go.
What do we think? It's more offensive or defensive game?
With Houston style, man. I feel like it'll be like
Lower scoring.
Yeah, like
I
high
kind of
60s.
think so too. Yeah, like a 67.
Let's go with the
64.
game winner. No, let's
Okay,
go with
I'm
the
cool
game
with that.
winner.
I'm
Let's
cool
go
with
like 67 for the memes. To 66.
67, 66.
Okay,
I'm
add
fine
that
with
up. Tell me what the total is.
133. Let me see.
I think you're right. 133. Look at this guy, math wizard. Okay, so that is how many toints?
How many points?
How many total points will be scored in the national championship game? We have 133. So yeah, we're gonna hit submit, and there's our bracket. Arizona
Zona winning.
with a Final Four of Duke, Houston, Arizona, and Michigan.
And
So-
maybe it'll be a crazy game winner, and that'll be the most awesome.
Oh,
That'd be so cool.
please.
Like we said, if Houston Zona make it, that's awesome. My only regret with this whole bracket is if Illinois beats Houston, and then our whole thing is kind of shifted.
Yeah.
And then I'll be really mad that
Yeah.
we didn't just stick with Illinois.
Yeah.
And it'll be Illinois, Nebraska. Illinois would probably beat Nebraska, and then it'll be Illinois, Duke. And then I bet Duke would win that, and Duke would go to the Natty. So that's like the worst case scenario.
The biggest thing is we want Duke away from the national championship.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. So
So we need another team to beat them. But yeah, there it is. Second chance bracket filled out officially this time.
chance.
We hope you enjoyed. That's the end of this episode. So yeah, stay tuned.
We'll compare this next week.
Yeah,
see
we'll actually
see how good we are.
It'll be after we'll have the final four set.
Yeah.
So we'll have. I don't think there's a bracket or anything, but yeah, we'll be able to actually see how our picks went and refer back
break
to a
that
bracket.
down a little bit. So
Yeah, with this coming to an end soon, we'll have like NHL playoffs.
those
We'll
will be
have-
starting up soon.
Yeah, like mid-April, and then shortly after that will be the NBA playoffs. So we'll probably be shifting towards hockey, and then involve some NBA. We want to figure out, maybe not the Madden thing. We have
Yeah.
learned that we only have the free trial,
Yeah.
and every time we log back on, it resets
It
us.
resets. So maybe
So-
if somebody wants to send us some money, and one of us will buy Madden.
Yeah.
And then we'll put it together.
It's like what, $60, $70?
Maybe on sale right now. I don't know.
It's always on sale.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, maybe we do that. Maybe we don't. We're still trying to figure that out.
We may wait for like a prime time to do it too, because
I
like
think
there's
it'll
no
be-
point in us doing it right now
Oh,
when we
no.
can do this and then.
Dude, the NFL draft's about to happen.
Yeah. That'll be a whole episode.
Oh, yeah.
So
Dude, it's gonna be tough. Actually, I think it should be like
We may
draft,
even
NHL, NBA.
we may even shoot for it in like beginning summer through summer. That way we have good summer content.
Yeah. Or we
So-
could do the Madden franchise during the summer.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
like start it
I
up
see what you're
then,
saying.
so we have good content going straight into the season.
Leading into football season. That's a good idea. That way, we're kind of
We'll put it together.
maybe
though.
we'll be more knowledgeable next NFL season.
Hey, I feel like we weren't bad.
Yeah. No. Look. Like I said, I was watching
Dude, maybe we
these.
should just do a college football franchise. Don't you have college
Wait.
football?
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be more down with that.
Because we're big college football guys.
Oh, the biggest.
It's just NFL ended on a much higher note than the college football season.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
unless you're a Hoosiers fan.
But the thing with it doesn't matter. It will.
Dude, how about Indiana basketball not even making the tournament?
Yeah, and dude, I was thinking about that, and then I just lost where I was at. What was the team?
That's the
Maybe Nebraska basketball. I don't remember what my
Wisconsin?
reasoning was.
Nebraska.
It was a good football team in the bracket.
Oh, probably Nebraska
I think it was Nebraska. I don't know.
or Ohio State.
I don't know. It's been a long day.
Who else? Who else is a football? Alabama's on here.
Tech was here again.
Tech,
Bama, Tennessee,
Florida, I guess not lately, but like historically, A&M,
Yeah.
middle of the pack team at best.
All right. Bye. See ya.
Just kidding, man.
Tune in
Maybe
week.
next year, right?
Yeah. Tune in next
Anyways,
week.
thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We appreciate it so much. And from a completely warm
It's a really nice night.
East Texas night, we hope that this bracket is sufficient.